Today is a very auspicious day, Disappearance Day of Srila Lochan Thakur. Lochan Thakur appeared in 1523 in Kogram in the Katwa block of the Burdwan district. This village is about 10 miles north of Guskar train station. The Thakur's home is situated near the Ajaya river. His birth tithi is given by some as the first day of the fortnight of the waxing moon in Paush. He was born in the Rara clan of the physician caste, Vaidya, means Ayurvedic doctor. His father's name was Kamalakar Das, his mother Sadanandi. He was a very affectionate and lone child of the couple. Lochan Das studied while at his maternal grandfather's house. He displayed devotion for Mahaprabhu from his childhood. In India, they're having children at more young age, so there many generations they're living together. So it is nothing unusual sometimes that grandparents they're taking care of their child, like their own child. So he was staying in that house. He displayed devotion for Mahaprabhu from his childhood. Lochan Das was married at a very young age, according to the customs of that time. Since he had been married so young, his wife first remained with her parents in the village of Ametpur Kakuta. As he grew older, Lochan Das showed a highly renounced attitude to life and spent all his time discussing Krishna Katha with other devotees of Gauranga. As the time approached when his wife was to join him, the girl's parents began to worry because of Lochan Das's indifference to material life. They approached his guru, Narahari Sarkar, and told him of their disquiet. As a result, Narahari Sarkar ordered Lochan Das to go in his law's home. When Lochan Das arrived in Ametpur, he was unable to remember where their house was, since it had been so long since he had visited. He asked a young girl in the street for directions, addressing her as Ma or Mother. When he arrived at his in-laws' house, he found out that the girl whom he had addressed as his mother was in fact his wife. From that day on, he always looked upon his wife as a mother, worshipping Guru and Gauranga in an attitude of renunciation. They had no children. Narahari Sarkar Thakur, Mahaprabhu's famous associate from Srikanda, was very affectionate to Lochan Das and gave him initiation. Nowhere in Bhagavatam you will find that children will make you happy. Because today I heard from one Indian that child is necessary. Without child there is no happiness. But I did not hear such thing from Bhagavatam or from realized souls that child makes happiness. That is why India is so overpopulated, because they're obsessed with these children. I heard from Indians themselves that they are obsessed with these children. Everything is children, only children. The more the better. So I did not find in Bhagavatam that it says that child will give you happiness. But it is written that child, if you are thinking he's my child and for my enjoyment, that will be like a prison house for you. It will make you suffer like shackles. If someone is making child for Krishna service because Krishna ordered or Guru ordered, then that is another thing for Krishna service, but not like this, for your own enjoyment. So here he was worshipping Guru Gauranga in the mood of renunciation. Can we say that he is not happy? That Lochan Das Thakur is not happy? Or can we say Haridas Thakur cannot be happy? Whole Maya they became, she said, I will give you happiness. He said, no, I don't want. Because they have real happiness. But those people who are in illusion, they think money will make me happy, children will make me happy, house will make me happy, name and fame will make me happy, everything will make me happy. So they're running after that. But I heard from Gurudev, in his life, he said, I met so many rich persons, so many rich. Till now, I did not see any rich man happy. They themselves, they tell me, they are not happy. So all those who have children, they should be happy because child is giving happiness. If you ask them or if you observe them, then you can see whether it is true or not. But still we are going after this illusion. If I will be rich, if I will have this, if all these things. But this is the Maya, what to do. Narahari Sarkar Thakur, Mahaprabhu's famous associate from Srikanda, was very affectionate to Lochan Das and gave him initiation. And also, I heard, they are making plans also for future. That my child will become this, I will give him this, then I will marry him to that person. All this already planning. Child is not even born, but already planning, I will marry him to the, no, if I will have daughter, then I will marry her to that some one known person's son. I will marry to that. So what is this? Parents, they always want to fulfill their own desires for money, for name and fame, for all these things through children. And the children, they don't want that, then there is quarrel. How you can decide already now, the child is not even born, now you will decide to whom he will be married. So much egoistic thinking. It's not good. Devotees, Sridhar Maharaj told many household devotees, they will unite and children will come, but there is no enjoying spirit. And they will have child for Krishna's service. They will train him for becoming Krishna's servant, as per Krishna's desire. What to do? Lochan Das Thakur enthusiastically took up residence with his guru in Srikanda and served him. His guru taught him about Kirtan and later ordered him to write Mahaprabhu's sacred biography. Lochan Das took this order seriously and wrote the Chaitanya Mangal, the events of which are based on Murari Gupta's Chaitanya Charita. The word Mangala means auspicious, and this title reflects the fact that hearing Mahaprabhu Sri Chaitanya's divine pastimes is the most auspicious activity for all the living beings. Vrindavan Das Thakur's biography of the Lord was first named Chaitanya Mangal and was only later known as Chaitanya Bhagavat. Lochan Das gives an indication of this in the introductory portion of his book. I attentively paid my obeisances to Vrindavan Das Thakur. His Bhagavata songs have enchanted the entire universe. Some people believe that Lochan Das Thakur and Krishna Das Kaviraj Goswami gave the name Chaitanya Bhagavat to Vrindavan Das Thakur's book. In the Chaitanya Mangal, Lochan Das prays for his Guru's blessings as follows. Narahari Das Thakur is the proprietor of my life and out of the hope of attaining his lotus feet, I desire to sing the glories of Gauranga, even though I am the lowest of the low. This is my ambition. I offer my reverences to Narahari Das, the ocean of Gauranga's qualities. Other than him, I have no friend in the three worlds. My Lord and Master is Narahari Das. I prostrate myself in humility to him. May he fulfill my desires. Yesterday we were hearing about Jayadev Goswami and Padmavati Devi. They had no children. So can we say they are not happy? I would like to bring that person who told me today that without child you cannot be happy. I would like to bring that person to some pure devotee, even married pure devotee, then he can tell. Then he will realize his own illusion. Lochan Das Thakur wrote the Chaitanya Mangal in Eastern Bengal's Panchali style, completing it in 1537. There is a legend that he wrote the book while sitting on a stone under a flower tree. In his new Bengali dictionary, Ashutosh Deb has underlined Lochan Das's contribution by stating that he was the first to write Bengali poetry using vowel-marked meters, as well as being one of Bengal's earliest historical writers. The original manuscript of the Chaitanya Mangal is said to be found in the personal library of Pran Krishna Chakravarti of Kandra, near the Gushkar train station. Other titles attributed to Lochan Das are Prarthana, Durlabhasar, Padavali, and Bengali verse translations of Ramananda's Jagannath Vallabh Natak and the Rasa Panchadhyay of Srimad Bhagavatam. In Chaitanya Mangal, Lochan Das Thakur describes his guru Narahari Sarkar Thakur as Mahaprabhu's dearest associate. He does not describe Nityananda Prabhu's glories as extensively. Fearful that he may have committed an offense by neglecting Nityananda Prabhu, he later wrote a few songs in his praise. These songs are particularly well appreciated by the devotees. Last time I was singing, you can find on YouTube this Nitai Gunamani Amar song. Also Akurda Paramananda Nityananda Rai and Parama Karuna Bahudui John. We are always singing this song, so you know the meaning. And also last time I was reading the meaning of other songs of Lochan Das Thakur. Let me see if some I did not read at that time. 1 second. Authors. Akurda Paramananda we did. Avatar Sar Gora Avatar. I don't know if we did. Baja Baja Khori Manadrida Kori we did. Egdine Mone. Yes, this song I will read later. Egdin Ghore Re Aila Pramuratnalaya Heradikyanana Borya. Yes, there are some songs I'll read after. So here, Sri Lochan Das Thakur was present on the occasion of Sri Narahari Sarkar Thakur's Disappearance Festival, means his guru. In Bhakti-Ratnakar, it is said that he came there with Yadu Nandan Thakur, bringing garlands of flowers and sweet-scented sandalwood. Followers of certain heterodox groups or Apasampradayas say that the Gaur Nagar doctrine is found in the Chaitanya Mangal. This is not true. Vrindavan Das Thakur writes in his Chaitanya Bhagavat, no one should praise the Lord by calling him the golden playboy. And Lochan Das Thakur already wrote that he's praising and surrendering to Vrindavan Das Thakur. So why then he would go against his injunction that no one should praise the Lord by calling him the golden playboy? And also Mahaprabhu never displayed such a thing, that he was with girls. No, he was legally married 2 times and also he took sannyas, and he was behaving appropriately with all the women, appropriately according to his ashram, and he was worshipping Krishna, not that he was enjoying girls like Krishna. That is wrong. Because here, Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur Prabhupada comments, Gaura Sundar is Krishna who has been endowed with Radha's bodily hue and her mood of love. Thus he never abandoned the qualities of the heart of Radhika and the other gopis, that is to say, the character of the ashray of devotion, that is shelter of devotion, one who loves in the conjugal mood. This means that he never acts like the Vishaya or object or bhokta, enjoyer of Maduras, by looking at other women in the spirit of a playboy. One time also someone gave peacock feather to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's deity. Then Gaur Govinda Sai Maharaj said, no, this is totally wrong. You should not do this. Krishna is wearing peacock feather. Yes, Gaurango is Krishna, but he is in different lila now. He is in the mood of devotee and doing this lila. There are so many forms of Supreme Lord, but they are all one. Same person, but different lila, and we have to behave accordingly to lila. Like moon is one, but you have many manifestations of moon, like how, which day, first day, second day, how much full, how like this. But same moon, like that, same person, Bhagavan, but doing different leelas. According to Rasa, Krishna is highest. And according to Audarya, means magnanimity or mercy, Gaurango is highest. He is distributing Krishna. Krishna is highest Rasa. And Krishna as Gaurango, he is distributing himself, highest Rasa, by practicing himself. Devotion to Krishna. So he's not acting like Krishna enjoying. Lochan Das Thakur ended his pastimes in this world in 1589 AD. His brick Samadhi is seen at his Shripad. So last time we heard some songs, so today also he wrote one song. Ekdin mone pahum koilo achambito purba desho jabo ami sob jano hito. Jatra kore jar pahum songe nijo jon chata pata kore sochi maero jibon. Maere kohen prabhu na bhabibo tumi tomar nikote sada rohibo je ami. Lokmire korilo prabhu hasya utar matar sebai tumi hoibo tatpor. Shubha jatra kore pahum songe nijo jon কৌতুকে ব্রাহ্মণ করে আনন্দিত মন ব্রাহ্মণ সাত জানা বয়সে পদ্মাবতী ততে দিব্যা পুরুর নারী স্নান করে ঘাতে বিশ্বম্বর স্নান কইল সে পদ্মাবতী সব জন পাপ হরে স্নান কইলে ততি or tati, because here this not, those lines are not written, so maybe I'm wrong pronouncing. Purba deshe basati koroi joto jon sabare jachya pahum dile hori nam शुचि बा अशुचि की बा आचार विचार न मानिल सवारे करिल भाव पार नाम संकीर्तन प्रभुर नौका सजाइया पारा कइल सर्वलोके आपनी जाचिया जे जन पलाई तारे धरे कले करी भाप नादी करे पार गौरांग श्री हरि लोचन कहिचे पाहुम सर्वलोकपति करुणा प्रकाशी लोकेर कइलो सुदा मते. This song, I understood much of it, is describing Mahaprabhu going to East Bengal and delivering people also, bathing in Padmavati, and it will come. One day, Lord Gaura suddenly thought in his heart, for the benefit of the people there, I will go east. No, for the benefit of the people there, I will go east. Taking his closest companions with him, Lord Gaura would travel east. He who is Mother Sachi's very life was restless to travel. To his mother, Lord Gaura said, please don't worry, I will always be near you. To Lakshmi Priya, smiling, Lord Gaura said, serve my mother, be devoted to her. Accompanied by his close companions, Lord Gaura began his auspicious journey. With a happy heart he travelled. Brahmanas and saintly persons stayed on the bank of the Padmavati. Effulgent spiritual men and women bathed at the ghats there. When Lord Vishwambar bathed in the Padmavati, everyone became freed of sins by bathing there. The people who lived in the east, Lord Gaura begged to accept the holy name. He gave them the chanting of Lord Krishna's holy name. He did not consider who was pure or impure, or who had acted well or ill. Everyone he carried to farther bank of the river of birth and death. Yes. Lord Gaura built a boat of Nama Sankirtan. He personally begged everyone to enter that boat. With that boat, he brought them all to the farther bank of the river of birth and death, means crossing them, this par. যে জন পলাই তরে ধরে কলে করি ভাব নদী, this is this material existence river, করে par, he crossed them over, Gauranga Shri Hari. So by the boat of Nama Sankirtan he crossed them. Anyone who fled from him he caught in his arms. Lord Gauranga, who is Lord Krishna himself, carried those persons to the farther bank of the river of birth and death, means to the other side of the river of birth and death. Lochan Das says, Lord Gaura is the master of all the worlds. Giving his mercy to the people, he made them all pure at heart. Then another song. Generally we are not singing these songs, so I'm reading on today's day. Ghore re ailo Prabhu Ratna loiya, Mata stane dilo dhon haraita hoiya. Namaskar kori Prabhu nehare badan, birasa badan sochi na kohe bachan. Prabhu kohe keno mata birasa badan, tomare moil na dekhi pore mor mon. E bolo শুনিয়া সচি গাদা গাদা ভর ঝাড়ে আঙ্কির নীর বীজ হইবাস. It is not, these lines are not written, so I don't know if I'm pronouncing properly. কহিতে না পারে কিছু সাকারুনা কামতা, কহিল আমার বধূ চলিলা বৈকুণ্ঠা. Prabhu kohe shok teji shuno moro mata, nirbandhana guche seilikono bidata. Puterero bachana sachi shuni, sabadhane shok na korilo kichu na korilo mane. Kohe Lochan das shuno ho charitra, Lakshmi Svarge Arohan Vishwambar Sangito. Lord Gauranga returns home with many jewels. To Mother Sachi he happily gives the wealth he has brought. This is after coming back from that East Bengal. Lord Gaura bows down before her and gazes at her face. He face drawn and twittered, Sachi speaks not a word. Some mistake, maybe typing mistake. Maybe his face drawn and twittered, Sachi speaks not a word. Lord Gauranga says, no, yeah, her face, R is missing. Her face drawn and twittered, Sachi speaks not a word. Lord Gaura says, Mother, why is your face so drawn and withered? When I see your face so sad, my heart bursts into flames. Hearing these words, Sachi speaks some broken words in a choked voice. Tears streamed from her eyes and wet the cloth over her heart. She has no power to speak. Grief fills her throat. Finally, she says, my daughter-in-law has gone to Vaikuntha, means Lakshmi Priya. Lord Gaura says, renounce your grief, O mother. Please hear my words. No one can destroy his destiny. This destiny Lord Brahma writes on his forehead. It is not in my Gopal, or yes, Gopal, not in my forehead. Means according to our past karma, we will get that at that moment. Not later, not earlier. It is already fixed time, written by Brahma according to our past actions. No one can change. Only for devotees, Krishna can change if he wants. Of course, Lakshmi Priya is not some conditioned soul. She is eternal consort of Gauranga Mahaprabhu. But she played this pastime of leaving this world. So then Mahaprabhu to teach us, no, you cannot change this. Carefully listening to her son's words, Sachi did not lament. She did not lament in her heart. Lochan Das says, please hear this pastime, the pastime of Lakshmi Priya's ascent to Vaikuntha. In this way, I have sung of Lord Vishwambar's pastimes. Another one song. Hera dekiya nayan bhariya ki ar pucha siane. Nodia nagare sochiro mandire chadero udoy dine. Kiye lakhobon or lakhobon korilo kanchan ruper nichani gora. Sochiro udar jaladani kashilo stiro bijuri pora. Koto bidu bor badana ujor nishi dishi sama shobe. Nayana Brahmar Shruti Sararuhe Dhai Makaranda Love. Ajanu Lambita Bu Ja Subalita Nabi Hema Sarovar. Kati Kari Ari Uru Hemagiri Lochan Manohar. Look, now that you have filled your eyes What further questions do you have? In Nadia Nagar, in the city of Nadia, that is Navadip, in Sachi's house, in the daytime, a moon shines. Daytime moon shines. Gold purified how many thousands of times shines as Gaura's fair body. From the monsoon cloud of Sachi's womb has come a stationary lightning flash. How many glorious moons shine as Gaura's face? Even at night they fill all the directions with light. Yearning to gather nectar, the black bees of his eyes fly to the lotus flowers of his ears. Eyes are long eyes, look like they will touch the ears. That is lotus eyes. His graceful arms reach to his knees. His navel is a gold lake. His waist is a lion's waist. His tights are golden mountains. He charms Lochan Das's heart. Then Jai Jai Advaita Acharya Doyamoy, this we are singing. Jiber Bhagya Avani Ailo Gaura Khori. This I can. This is Brindaban Das, not Lochan Das. They made mistake here. Pati Brata Lakshmi Devi Pati Gata. This is also again about Lakshmi Devi leaving this world. Pati Vrata Lakshmi Devi Pati Goto Pran. Anande Sochir Seva Koroy Obidhan. Devatar Sojja Kore Goho Samarjan. Dhup Deep Naibedyadi Malya Chandan. Sov Sanskari Deye Devatar Ghore. Bahur Shilpatai Sochi Apona Pasara. Pasara maybe. এই রূপে আছে সচি লক্ষ্মীর সহিতে দৈব নিয়োজিত কর্ম না হয় কান্দিতে গৌরাঙ্গ বিরহে লক্ষ্মী কাতার অন্তর অনুরগে বিরহে ব্যাকুল কলেবার বিরহ হইল মূর্তিমন্ত সর্বকার দেখিয়া লক্ষ্মীর মনে হইল চমৎকার দামশিলেক সেই সর্ব লক্ষ্মীর চরণে লক্ষ্মীর স্বর্গ প্রাপ্তি এ লোচনা ভনে. Lakshmi Priya Devi, who is devoted to her husband and who has dedicated her life's breath to her husband, happily serves Mother Sachi. She dresses and decorates the deity, that Vishnu deity. It is still there in Jogapith. First Jagannath Mishra was worshipping, then after him Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and his wives. And Sachi Mata also. She dresses and decorates the deity. She cleans the house. She burns incense, lights, lamps, cooks for the deity, prepares sandal paste and flower garlands, and performs many other like services. Sachi artistically decorates the deity room in many ways. Wrapped in this service, she forgets herself. As long as they are wrapped in the deity's service, Sachi and Lakshmi Priya are not broken into pieces by grief. Still in separation from Lord Gauranga, Lakshmi Priya finds her heart is tormented with grief. In his absence, her love for him overwhelms her body. Her grief in his absence eventually assumed the form of a snake. Seeing that snake, Lakshmi Priya felt great wonder in her heart. That snake bit Lakshmi Priya's foot. Then Lakshmi Priya returned to the spiritual world. This Lochan Das says. Here actually it is Lakshmi Swarga Prapti. She attained Swarga, means high. Not returned, but attained. But of course for her it is returned because she is from there. Lakshmi. So that separation grief from Gauranga took the form of snake and bit her. That because of that separation she could not tolerate and she gave up her life. Brajenda Nandana Bhaja Jai John. Yes, this I read that time. Parama Karuna. Ke Jabi Re Bhai. We also read. Jai Jai Advaita Acharya Doyamoy. I can read. Jai Jai Advaita Acharya Doyamoy. Jar Huhum Kare Gaur Avatar Hoy. Prema Data Sita Nath Koruna Sagar. Jar Prema Rose Aila Gauranga Sundar. Jahare Koruna Kori Kripa Dite Chai. Prema Veshe Se John Chaitanya Gunugai. Tahar Charane Jeba Loila Sharon. Sei John Paila Gaur Prema Mahadhon. Emon Doyar Nidhi Kene Na Bojilun. Lochan Bole Nijo Mate Bajara Porilun. Hail all. Hail to the preceptor Advaita, means victory, Jai, Jai. To Advaita Acharya, full of mercy, whose pealing roar invoked the avatar of Gaura. Giver of Prema, Lord of Sita, ocean of compassion, whose Prema Rasa brought Gaurango Sundar. Whoever receives his mercy, on who he bestows his kind glance, that blessed one becomes immersed in Prem and sings the divine excellences of Gaura. Whoever sought refuge at his feet, that same acquired the greatest wealth of Gaura Prema. Lochan Das says, why did I not adore such a repository of bounding grace? By that I have brought a thunderbolt upon my own head. If we neglect Advaita Acharya or Nityananda like this, then it is our misfortune. He did not do, but he is teaching us what is the value of taking shelter of Panchatattva. Then, why? Avatara sar Gora avatar, keno na bojili tare, korinire bas gelo na pias, apono karamo pere, kanta kero taru sadair sebili mon, amrito paibar ashe, prema kalpataru Shri Gaurango amar, tahare bhavili bine, Saurabero ashe palashe shikili mon, nashate poshilo kit, Ikhudanda bhavik khata chushili mon, kemone paibi mit. Hara bolia golai porili mon, shamana kinkoro sap. Shitala bolia aguni pokhari mon, paili bajara tap. Sangsara bojili Shri Gaurango bulili, na shunili sadur kotha. Iha parakal duk kal koyali mon, kaili apono mata. O my mind, why don't you worship Sri Gaura Sundar, the crown jewel of all incarnations, avatars? You always stay in water, but your thirst is never satiated due to your own past bad activities. You are in water, but you are not quenching your thirst. Why? Because we are not worshipping Gaurango. I have wife, children, money, house, everything I have. But I am never quenching my thirst. Just the opposite you get. Like phantasmagoria. It looks like water, but there is no water there. The more you go there, the more water will go away, and ultimately you will die following that water. Like so many animals, they go, then they die in desert without getting water. So this is written in Bhagavatam when Prabhupada Muni, he told to Nimi Maharaj, he asked him, Nimi Maharaj asked him what I should do. Then Prabhupada Muni, he told, their sons of Rishabdev. He had 100 sons, but 9 became Jogendras, best of the yogis. They were pure devotees. So he told, you see, in this world, everyone wants happiness. Everyone wants to remove distress and wants happiness. And all are trying to get that. But when they don't get, they think, oh, I have to get married. Then 2 together we will try for happiness. Then I will be happy. Then they try. Then when the happiness is not there, then he thinks, yes, we need children also. Then we will be happy. Then all 3 we will try for happiness. It is not coming. Only burden increasing, problems increasing, and no happiness. Just the opposite. What they are trying for, just the opposite they are getting. So, tasmat gurum prapadeta jigyasa shreya uttamam. Shabde parachana shnatam brahmani Shabde parachana shnatam brahmani upasamashrayam. He first checked whether this Nimi Maharaj believes or not. This is a fact. If he still has so many hopes, no, this is true, I will be happy. Like today I heard, no, without child you cannot be happy. There is no happiness without child. So such people, they cannot accept this Bhagavatam, this what Prabhupada Muni is saying, and also they will not be able to take his advice, what he's telling. Therefore, because of this, you have to take shelter of bona fide Guru and ask him what is your real benefit, how you can get real happiness. Then Guru will tell, you have to serve Krishna. Then you can be happy. But by false ego, you try by this material enjoyment, you will not get what you want. If someone is earning money for Krishna, accepting wife for the service of Krishna, accepting children for the service, that is another thing. But if with wrong motive, then that will give you distress, not happiness. But we are in illusion. We think, no, I see. There is water there. I can see it very clearly. I can see. But there is no water there. Then he will die. So we have to be guided by realized souls, not by illusion souls. Kantakerot, yes. You always hope to attain sweet, juicy fruits from your worship of thorn trees. But this is not possible. Our Gaura Sundar is a desire tree offering divine love, but you left him thinking him to be poison. We want to attain sweet juice, but we are worshipping thorn trees. Want to get from there, like we want to get water from Phantasmagoria. How is it possible? But where there is real happiness in Gauranga, means he will give us devotion to Krishna, that we neglect. We think, no, that is not good. Oh, my mind, searching for some sweet aroma, you smell the beautiful palace of flower, but it has no scent. And instead, an insect from the flower enters your nose. You suck on dry wood, mistaking it for sugar cane, so how can you get any sweet juice? Same point. This is we are in illusion. We want happiness, but we don't know how to get. We are trying in a wrong way. Being illusioned, like that in Bhagavatam, that Avadhut, he was lying on the ground. Then Prahlad told, why you are not trying for happiness? You see everyone trying for happiness. You should also try for happiness. You get job, you get wife, you get children, then you will be happy. Then he said, I am not seeing anyone happy. Those who are trying for happiness, they're not happy. Not only here, I went 14 worlds. I didn't see anyone happy. So why I will try for happiness? Our Param Gurudev said, as long as we don't try for happiness, then we are a bit happy. At least we are in like marginal, that Satchidananda, we are a bit happy. But immediately when we try for happiness, means from false ego, like following phantasmagoria, I think by this sense enjoyment I will be happy, then the misery starts, actual misery. But if one serves Krishna, then he will get full happiness. So this, that man who was lying on the ground, he said to Prahlad, if there is any happy person, it is you, Prahlad, because you accepted Supreme Lord. Only you are happy in 14 worlds, no one else. So why I will try for this kind of happiness? No, if you don't have child, you cannot be happy. Child means happiness. Oh, my mind, that is like death, means mrityu. Death is like snake which you put around your neck, thinking it to be a garland. You entered fire, thinking it to be cool, and suffered excruciating burning. We think we will get, but we don't get. We think that this way because under illusion. Oh, my mind, enjoying material pleasures, you never heeded the devotee's words and forgot Gaura Sundar. Thus, both this world and the next are lost to you. So, this world and the next are lost to you. Only suffering is awaiting. You did not hear the devotees of Gauranga, and you forgot Gauranga, means you did not worship him. You neglected him. So how you can be happy? So, this we have to learn from realized souls and from authentic scriptures. They are the mercy of Bhagavan. Both devotees and Bhagavatam, their mercy of Bhagavan. They are for our own eternal good. They are there. So we should be guided by them, not by our illusion, false perception, that thing. Guided by them, then we can get what we want. Today is Srila Lochan Thakur's Tirobab, means Disappearance Day. I am bowing down to his lotus feet, praying for his causeless mercy to open my eyes from this illusion and to give real that knowledge through his songs and his book, that who really I am and what is my actual duty and where is the happiness. That blessing I pray from Lochan Thakur. Tomorrow we'll hear Bhagavatam.